Well, good morning, finders of fit, my fit friends. How in the world are you? I'm doing my recap here in the car. Today was one of those days, man, where I was just so tired today. I really feel like these are the days where you're actually making progress. The days where you just didn't want to get out of bed and didn't want to put in the reps and didn't want to put in the time, and your body just says no, but you do it anyway. And those are the days that I feel like, that you're making the most progress. And that definitely was one of those days. My body just felt tired today. I just could not get it going in any kind of rhythm or routine, but we made it go and made it do what it do. And I'm glad that we were able to still knock it out. I was a little disappointed with my push press today. I feel like I've been doing a little bit of research on my form, because I feel like I've been doing more push jerks than I have been push press. And I think that I've kind of landed on the fact that that's exactly what I've been doing. Is I've been doing more push jerks, because I've been keeping the bar kind of more in a true front rack type of thing, type of form, rather than kind of a push press form. And so I changed it up, my form a little bit today, my grip, and just kind of how I was holding everything. And that definitely made a difference. But man, my shoulders and arms today were just smoked. I was just already tired. So I tried to do one set at 190, and just felt like the form wasn't there. Felt like I was sacrificing form for, the weight. And that just wasn't a good position to be in. I feel like at the master's level training, at least for me over these last 4.5 years, the goal has been to just keep training. So I don't want to ever do anything that puts myself in a place where I end up having to take a week of training off or something like that, because then I, would lose some. So the idea is just to keep training. The idea is just to keep moving. The idea is just to keep, doing what I need to do. So, so I kind of switched back and went back to the better form, lower weight, just drop down to 135, just get some time under tension. And so that ended up working out a lot better. So the gymnastics section for today, with my shoulders already being pretty tired, they were all challenging, and they were all movements. Chest to bar is not something that I can do, so I have to sub that anyway. Handstand push-ups, even deficit push-ups, I can't do those, so I have to sub those anyway. So switched out ring rows for the chest to bar, and did seated strict dumbbell presses instead of the handstand push-ups. That's what the coach put down as an acceptable sub, so that worked out pretty good. For the second part of the gymnastics movement, I did the banded pull-ups, and then did shoulder taps. And again, today was really just about moving. So even though I wasn't able to do those at 100%, I still felt like I got in some good work. The metabolic conditioning piece for today was exceptionally difficult. First part, I had to sub out. I don't have a bike erg, so I had to sub 50 cal on the Echo bike, and that was definitely taxing. And then 1,000-meter rows are hard. I don't know why. I did try something a little bit different today. I tend to look at the meters as I'm rowing, and that tends to make it harder, I think, because it goes by so slow. So I basically have figured out that it takes me about 10 pulls per 100 meters. Now, that's not an exact thing, but basically I've been trying something here today where I was like, okay, I've got 700 meters left. That's 70. So I would just start counting reps, and that seemed to, and I didn't pay attention to the monitor and stuff, and and that seemed to go by a little bit faster and seemed to knock some of my time down. So that might be something I'll try. play around with over the next, little while. But wall balls were pretty good. It was cold outside. Dealt with that, no big deal, and used a 20-pound ball. Overall, it was still really hard. Wall balls are hard. I can't remember if I've done those on film yet or not. This may be the first time that I filmed those, but my ceiling in the garage is not tall enough for me to do wall balls, so I have to go outside to do it. The problem is that my driveway is on an extreme incline, so I have to kind of do those on an incline, which makes them a little challenging, but it's just something to deal with. But overall, it was pretty good. I tried to go for bigger chunks, bigger sets there in the beginning, but eventually, towards the end, I was breaking them up. But overall, still got the work in. I can't tell you the number of times that I wanted to quit today. It was one of those days. I just really wanted to quit. But the mantra kind of for comp train is never whine, never complain, never make excuses. So at the end of the day, it was just about getting the work in and doing it. But like I said, I think these are the days where you really make the progress. So overall, good day today. Glad I got the training in. I was a little bit pressed for time because I had some early appointments this morning I needed to get to, but still wanted to get the work in and make sure I got a good solid training. And anyway, so it was a good day. So I appreciate you joining me today. Go find your fit, and I'll see you tomorrow.